Starting in 2021, there will be 10,000 baby boomers turning 85 years of age daily. Within 20 years, there will be 76 million people requiring specialized care in an assisted living facility. How can we prepare for this huge demand? The answer is not within large institutions that feel like a hospital or a clinic. Our loved ones belong in a homey atmosphere that allows them to age in a place with dignity. Consider 16-bed facilities that provide excellent care. Introducing Residential Assisted Living Systems, created by investors for investors. To lower risks and achieve high returns on your investment, there are 12 steps to success and 5 investment options to choose from. Option 1. Own the real estate. Option 2. Own the business. Option 3. Own the real estate and the business. Option 4. Consulting service, only to fill up beds in a pre-existing facility. Option 5. Purchase a franchise. Which option is right for you?
My name is Karen Krug. I just decided that I could do this. I just was going to have to research it, and of course things were even different even 8 years ago than they are now, so I had to just learn it. I had to do it at night after getting off work, charting, and do it on the weekend, so that's why it took me a couple of years. The thing is they would let you have 3 residents while you're going through all this.
Right.
Because they need to have residents to come do a health inspection to even give you your license. So you can have these homes anywhere with 3 people.
With 3 people,
with no license.
never have to be licensed.
That's right. But the problem is I was staffing that. So
yes.
while
it didn't make sense. The numbers didn't make sense.
So no, not at all. So I went broke, so I had to go back, borrow more money, and then go work with them. They had to come back. When they came back the second time, they cleared me.
Yeah. Karen, this facility has 13 beds. I mean, would you recommend anybody to do a facility like this with less than 10 beds? I mean, the numbers wouldn't make sense.
I would, if I could, I wish this was 16.
Yeah.
I wish this was 16. That's a big difference. Just 3 more.
So you can have 3 residents until you are fully licensed. So from March to July, you had all this time to add more residents.
5 months.
Yeah.
I could only have the 3.
You can only have the 3 until you are licensed. What is the tidbit of advice that you could give somebody just starting out? Like what to look out for?
Number 1 is learn your regulations. Know them inside and out. That's behind everything. You have to know the regulations to comply with the regulations, because first you have to get approval at a city level, obviously.
Okay.
So once you go through all that and get your certificate of occupancy, then it takes it to the state level, and then it's the life safety portion of it. But you have to know your regulations, because you can't get through any of those stages without knowing your local and your state regulations.
I have a couple of investors that want to turn a 2-story house into assisted living, and I'm telling them it's a bad idea. Nobody wants to be on the top level, getting them up and down. It doesn't even matter if you install an elevator. What happens when the power goes out and the generator doesn't work? You know, so
I would never do that.
You would never do that. Yeah, so there's no such thing as adding up, there's only adding out. Tell me your conversation with the director of Region 6.
Oh yeah, he said, is it Steve Worley?
Steve Worley.
Said that they want more of these homes all in the state of Texas. They love these homes.
And he must have visited quite a few of them
To
to say that.
Yes. It's a whole different feel. You know that when you walk in. When you walk in, you want them to get that feel.
Yes.
That feel
The homey
is critical.
feel.
And I will tell you, the heartbeat of the house is that table.
Yes.
8-foot tables.
8-foot tables meshed together.
That's the heartbeat.
16 foot.
That's where it all, and the fact that, this is a home, and so they're just like they are at home. They don't live in their bedrooms. They don't get to stay in bed all day. They all come up to the front of the house.
I love the opening to the courtyard, and people can see if it's night or day.
Right. Very important.
Why do you feel that it's so important to have a system in place and not have to start everything from scratch?
there was a system, would just be entirely, I'm telling you. Every day I would just pray and say, failure's not an option. Failure's not an option. You know, and
There's not an option.
I'd say failure's not an option every day. Because I'd be here like 10, 11, 12 o'clock because it was empty and I'm trying to get it ready. And I'd say, you know, God, if this is what you want me to take care of 13 of your little people in the community, then it'll be. If you don't, it won't.
Well, you know, I'm putting together assisted living facilities and a system called Residential Assisted Living Systems. And it includes helping you place the residents, helping you place the staff, and then basically helping you run the whole thing as a whole. How many of these things do you want to own if it's hands off?
Oh my God.
As many, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So that's the whole idea of the system. But can you imagine somebody saying, oh, I want to get started, and they say, oh, I have $20,000 in the bank, and you're like, that's not going to cut it. And many people have to shut their doors because of that. You know, they think they can do it with 20 grand, but what they really need is 200.
What I'd like to be is that person that's helping those people do that. I would enjoy that because I've done it. I would have loved to have had that. Well, the state doesn't require that the hands-on staff be even a CNA. They can just be anybody. Our requirement is a CNA, or they have had to work with this population.
Yes.
Their experience has to be this population.
Right.
So one or the other.
Okay, you've been a registered nurse, now becoming a business owner. Now you have to learn not only how to do your accounting, your books, the marketing, the personnel side, human resources, insurance. I mean, that's a lot to put on just one person that has never done anything but be a nurse.
Right.
So you have to learn all this stuff.
Right. And the marketing, they say, step out of your box. I've stepped out of my box and done all of that. But that marketing was pushing me over the edge.
Yeah.
It just was never my thing.
Yeah.
I'm more, like you said, the clinical hands-on. And that is definitely the one thing that I failed at and that I was unwilling to do.
But that's okay.
But now I'm feeling it.
But
For about the last year.
you are doing so awesome, and the main thing that you leaned on always was your word of mouth advertising. You
Yes.
know,
Oh, yeah.
when
that's-
you first open up, you're like, oh, I will build it and they will come. That's not the case. It's like people don't know you from Adam.
It's that good faith that takes time to establish. Many days I'll come in and, life's life and it's hard to do all this and all that. And I look in and I see these little faces and they say something or they do something and I just thank God
Yeah.
for this. It's like, this is what it's all about.
They are the light of your life now. That's really awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Okay, I'm Becky Blackstock.
Hi, Becky.
I'm Rex's daughter-in-law,
Okay.
and I'm a retired teacher.
How long have you been teaching?
I taught 16 years,
Whoa. Okay, what grade?
7th and 8th.
Oh, you're so brave. How long has Rex been in this facility?
Almost 2 years,
How often do you visit?
3 times a week.
Wow. Are you married to Steve?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself and what you do.
Steve Blackstock, I'm Rex's son.
Okay.
I'm a retired pipe fitter, got a local union till 11, and we spend a lot of time up here.
That is really wonderful. And you visit at the same time every week?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, my sister will take him home on Saturday, and he'll sit out there on the patio, watch the cars go by, and come back.
Okay, I'm Rex Blackstock, and I'm a millwright out of 2232 out of Houston, and I've had 32 years of mechanical on turbines, generators, and I run a lot of work for both companies, Westinghouse and General Electric, and I always was the boss.
Of course.
I was the mean
We can
boss.
tell.
And that's just about it. Then I got sick, and I wound up here, and it's been a wonderful place. If I fell down, I couldn't hardly get up.
Oh,
And my wife was real worried about me, so she found this place, her and my son,
yes.
and this is where they put me. It's been a doggone good place.
Oh, that's great.
Favorite gal that takes care of you.
Yes, Jessica.
Jessica, why Jessica? What does she
Of
do
course, she
different
is
than
so
anyone?
damn good about everything. She comes in, gets me my medicine, gets the bed made up, gets my water, bring it down, and everything's just toasty. I mean, just great. And Sugar Bear.
And Sugar Bear.
Christina.
Christina is Sugar Bear. Okay.
Yeah, and she's very good too. Both those gals really takes care of me, and also the cook does. She watches after me and gets me what I want, and just treats me great. They're great people, and they cut up with me a little bit, and joke around, and just have a good time.
Yeah, I can tell you love that.
Yeah, I mean, what the heck? That's what life is about. Don't get too excited about it. You might live longer than I do.
Rex, were you ever in the war?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one?
Korea.
Thank you for service.
Thank you.
This is his favorite cat.
This place is phenomenal. I mean, it really, I mean, I
So you wouldn't mind if I took this and cookie cut it
no.
for all the moms and dads?
Oh, no. No, as long as you can keep the home atmosphere and you don't make it institutionalized.
Yeah.
But it's going to take special people to
Yes.
run it. You're not going to be able to just get anybody to run places like that, I don't think. It's going to have to be somebody. And I think of course, it helps a lot that it's a small.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's your
That's
key.
part of the reason. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's your key right there is the small part of it. But, I watch these people that work here walk around and pat the people on the shoulder and lean down and give them a hug. And you have to have that. I mean, I don't know how you can not.
Christina Quitos, I'm a caregiver.
How long have you been a caregiver?
A year.
A year. And why did you get into caregiving?
Because like the reason my grandparents were in a facility they weren't well taken care of. So I decided to come over here because I figured that I can take care of the residents like if they were my grandparents. So if I had the opportunity whenever, like as being a nurse back then, I would know all the signs of them being mistreated and all that.
Right.
So now, I just see all of them as my grandparents.
That's really great.
I actually find my peace because I can come here if I have a bad day.
Yeah.
It just like goes away because they always do something crazy. They do.
You're famous for being Sugar Bear. So tell us about your resident that calls you Sugar Bear.
He's pretty much spoiled.
He's
He's spoiled.
And you call him what?
I call him Papa Bear.
Thank you so much for your time
You're
today.
welcome.
It's a pleasure meeting you, by the way.